What is going on, everybody? What is going on? The Catch fam. Hope everyone is doing phenomenal tonight, man. Hope everyone is having a great Thursday. You guys already know what time it is, baby. It's time for a round of Week 3 Fantasy Q and A. So you all know what to do, man. Hop on in here, hit that like button on the way, and hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hop in the live chat. Let us know what's popping. Let us know what fantasy questions you have before Thursday night kickoff. We've got Steven in the building. What's up, my guy?
What's shaking, baby? We got a real division burner tonight. Not the most exciting. Last week was a little bit better, but it's going to be some smash mouth football tonight, babe. We're going to see some Nick Chubster, number one running back right now, right?
He is, yeah, PPR and standard.
Najee Harris, too, Mr. Disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing. I was going to ask, when you think of tonight's game, what comes to mind? So is it the running backs?
The first thing that come to mind is this is going to be low scoring. The second thing is, do we see Kenny Pickett? And the third thing is definitely, the running backs. But I think this is going to be a fun one. Even though the offenses are never too explosive in these games, it's always a fun matchup.
I think it's supposed to be like bad weather, like windy, maybe not bad weather necessarily, but you know who I think of in this game, Steve?
Boswell?
Well, Boswell's all right, yeah, but Pat Fearmouth, baby. Let's go.
Pat F, baby. JMH, who's in the chat right now. Shout out JMH. She picked up Pat F off the waiver wire.
I wish
I know, man. That snap count, baby, 80%. I had him in the personal league, baby. He was trade blocking all day long, but he is a stud, dude. And with all the talent that's out there in that offense with the Steelers, for some reason, it's still just Pat F who's getting it done, man.
Yeah. All right, let's start hopping in the live chat a bit. We got Thursday Night Football kicking off around 8:15, so we're going to do some fancy Q&A. Until then, like I said, guys, hit that like button for us. Hop in the live chat. Let us know what's going on, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. All right, we got Godfather in the house. What's up, baby? What up, what up? LeBron's brain. What's up, man? What I tell you guys about Amon Ra? He's about that action.
About that
for sure. Bambo. What's up, baby? I traded DJ Moore, Robbie, Fant, and Godwin for Debo, Mooney, and Pat Pyretruck. I like the typo here. So Debo, Mooney, Fearmouth. It's not a bad trade. Yeah.
It's not terrible. I think you're really just getting Debo here in a pretty good tight end. But
tight end upgrade over Fant for sure.
Yo, remember our off-season back and forth on Fant? Yeah, there's still time. There's still time,
man.
There's still time.
Fant's a beast. Yeah, every I just did the latest starts and sits for tight ends, and I was just like, well, no reason to believe it started no Fant. Let's move on. J-Dubs, what's up, my guy? What's up, man? Hello. JMH.
Hey, what's up, JMH?
Rams defense, Ravens defense, or Eagles defense? Asks Ricky.
Rams, Ravens, Eagles. So I'll give my opinion, and then you jump in here too, John. I'm going to go with the Eagles here, and then I'll probably go Rams, Ravens. While Wentz has been getting it done, stats don't lie. I still think that this is a mental game here, and we have seen him choke in the past. I'm going Eagles here for sure.
I would say I probably don't love the Rams in this matchup versus the Cardinals. I feel like that's a shootout. I feel like there's going to be opportunities there, but by the end of the game,
Dortch in Hollywood, huh?
Hey, why you hate on Dortch?
No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah. I'd rather go with the Ravens or Eagles, but I'd probably go the Eagles as well. Although I like Carson Wentz more than you do.
Oh my gosh, dude! This is ridiculous. This is a nightmare situation.
The Ravens play the
Pats.
The Pats, right? Yeah. I probably go the Ravens then versus Mac and Cheese.
You're going to go the Ravens after what they've done in 2 weeks.
That's a good point, yeah.
That defense, coming into the season, I was very high on these guys, but there are a lot of injuries already. Man, this is not a good situation.
Yeah, I'd probably go Eagles, but I don't want to bet against Carson Wentz. All right.
You, dude.
Some ugly football tonight. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Divisional game. Windy City. It's not the Windy City, but it's supposed to be windy. Juke, what's up, baby? What's up, man? Go Najee. Yeah, I need a good game from Najee as well. Charlie, what's up, man? Good to have you here. What's up? What's up? Fearmouth or Conklin? I go Fearmouth.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go. Time for Pickett to take over.
Heck yeah, baby.
We'll see. Someone dropped Evans, and I'm owned to my kicker number one waiver order. Got him. Let's go.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, we got Steven back-to-back days.
Hey,
how about that?
Vance, love you, man. Love you.
Yeah, well, Steven loves you. So
I freeze hell, baby. I freeze it.
Should I trade Chubb and AJ Brown for Kelsey or JJ? For a second, I thought this was going to say Kelsey.
You can get both.
I was like, oh. It depends on your roster, Reese. Depends on the roster as a whole. Yeah, more than likely these are like your number two at best, at worst number one. So it depends on the roster. Is my answer. Steven says no. Drop Zeke, gonna get Hawkinson. Who wins this trade? Henry, Scary Terry, and Pitts for Kelsey, Hunt, Metcalf. There's I mean, like, the best player in this whole trade is Kelsey.
Which is pretty crazy to say, but yeah, I mean, I think right now the Kelsey Hunt side of it's winning it, but tell you what, if Pitts can get back to just even 80% of what we thought, man, I think the Henry, Terry, and Pitts side wins this in a big way.
Yeah, I could see a scenario on the season where that's the better side of this trade, for sure. But at the moment, like, the Kelsey side probably wins. Was dropping Penny for Wilson Jr. a mistake? No.
Heck no, baby. That guy's going to be a slice and dicer.
Yeah, you're fine. I think I already know, but I want to hear your sides. Let's see here. Let's see. Would you guys rather have Gibson or Zeke?
Ooh, rest of season. Johnny boy. I don't think you should answer this question.
I probably go Zeke.
It's tough, man. It's so tough, but you gotta just say Zeke.
I probably go Zeke rest of season.
I don't know, man. Bet on the owner. Would you rather have Jerry Jones or Dan Snyder? I think that's how we should handle this.
Two least favorite owners. It's just like the problem is Gibson's going to start to have competition for touches theoretically, and Zeke is already seeing competition from Pollard. So it's like both these guys are capped. So at the moment, Washington is playing better offensively. So maybe I'll go Gibson for that reason. But that could change when Dak comes back, right? When Dak is back, should I pick up Schultz for Lazard or Julio? It depends if you really need a tight end that badly. He's fine to pick up and kind of stash until he's back 100%. I'd probably rather have Lazard on the season, but Julio holds some pretty good value this week. If he's healthy, he's going to be the number one.
Yeah, I think Schultz is a good pickup.
Yeah. Who's your bet for first touchdown scorer tonight? I'd probably go with Najee or Chubster.
Yeah, it's got to be Chubster or Hunt. I'm saying it's going to be the Browns here.
Okay, that's fine. I need a good game from Najee to sell high on him. I wouldn't mind that either, honestly. In the Catch family. I'm willing to trade two of Deontay, Kirk, or Cooks. What's the running back I should go after? My wide receiver core is deep. I would keep Kirk. Yeah, I was about to say I would keep Kirk. And I'm not out on Deontay. Like, I think he's a really safe really safe floor play. The ceiling's not very attractive, but for Deontay and Cooks, like, you should be able to get a decent running back. Probably not anything crazy, but a running back who can start right away.
Yeah, I one guy that comes to mind is maybe in like the James Conner tier. I think that's a pretty good. it just hits. But no, I think that's a pretty good number there. But I will say this: Kenny Pickett is going to get the job eventually, and I do think he pushes the ball down the field more than Deontay. So I wouldn't trade just yet on a guy like Deontay, and I would definitely never trade Christian Kirk.
Yeah. James Conner's a good call. David Montgomery, maybe another guy, maybe one of the Jets running backs. Man.
David Montgomery is a good option there for sure.
Maybe Javonte.
You're real south on him, man.
I'm going south on him, but he isn't had like any crazy games necessarily. So I just think he's an easy trade target. Like, I mean, 18.8 in week 1 and 9.5 in week 2. Like, he's just not a crazy spot.
Decent buy low right now for sure.
Yeah. Start Edmonds, Dillon, Julio, or Wilson. I probably would start Dillon personally, Dan.
I'm going Wilson here.
That's fine. I think Wilson's a good start there too. Hoping Hurts has a good game. I think he will. Yeah.
All day.
What's up, Dustin? What's up, Dusty? What kind of trade package do you think one could get for Pittman?
A lot, man.
Yeah, I still think Pittman holds really good value. Like, he's a stud. He just missed a game. So what I would do, Dusty, is I would wait. Like, if you sell him right now, you're selling him at the lowest value possible.
Yeah.
He's coming off of a game where he didn't play, and people are forgetting that he's even a player, right? But 27 points in week 1 against Houston. Don't forget that. He gets Kansas City, Tennessee, Denver, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Washington. Like, he's got a good little stretch here. He doesn't have a bye week till week 14. But
that's beautiful.
Dusty, I don't know what you're in the market for. Probably a running back, right? You're probably looking at some of those running backs we just talked about, maybe slightly better value.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I have noticed one of his trade attempts in the past. He was trading for another tier 1 running back, DeAndre Swift. I think you're going to have to fade out of that market a little bit and maybe go after a package deal, a tier 2 running back, and maybe, some sort of lower class receiver or something like that. But I don't think you're going to get a Swift for a guy like Michael Pittman. Now, if Dalvin Cook struggles again, he could be a guy you go target as well.
That's fair. C-Dog, what's up, man? I think Herbert will play. Yeah. Zeke rest of season, Gibson for the next 4 weeks. That's fair.
Yeah.
Jeff Wilson slicer dice. Hilarious. Got my sub, brother.
Let's go. Welcome to the catch, baby.
Welcome to it. Are you worried about Burrow at this point? No, I'm not worried.
No.
He had some rough games last year. Like, he'll be all right.
Have you seen that guy smile? He is beautiful, man. He's going to get it done. So much swag.
Flacco over under 1.5 touchdowns. I mean, I'll probably go over
5 touchdowns minimum this game. 5 TDs for sure.
I don't know about 5, but like 2 touchdowns is pretty realistic overall.
Dude, he's on pace for like 1 billion pass attempts a season.
I mean, he's only got 5 touchdowns on the year, so it's just a good effort last week. I can't believe that the Browns lost that game. Saquon doing okay against Dallas. Should I go Kareem? Saquon.
Yeah.
Your Saquon's a must start no matter what.
Yeah.
Who should I package with Jones to trade for someone like Swift or Javonte? I have Renfro, Sanders, Jacobs on my bench. The rest of my team is solid. I've seen a consistent RB2 and half PPR. Like Jones and Sanders should get you Swift. And I would trade for Swift over Javonte.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd rather have Aaron Jones than Javonte. So if you can't get Swift for Aaron Jones and Miles Sanders, then you're probably trading too much. If you can trade Aaron Jones and Renfro or Jacobs, that's preferable. But if you have to go Sanders, it's okay.
Yeah.
Do you think Deontay scores tonight? It's possible, but it's too hard to say, man. It's possible. It's just your guess is as good as ours, His value is coming from those receptions and targets overall. What's up, Aaron Reborn? Good to have you, bro. What's up? Should I go with Browns defense tonight or go with Cincy versus the Jets or Giants versus Dallas?
Yeah, man. This is one of those games. I feel like it's got to be between the Browns and Cincy here. The Jets have been playing better than they used to, for sure. I'll still stick with the Browns, but there have been injuries throughout the week. And so there is, if you want to wait a little bit and you don't want to take a Thursday night game, I do not mind the Cincy Jets game at all.
I agree with that. I actually don't love the Giants defense at all.
No.
Matchup. Yeah. All right. Trying to trade Najee. Who should I target? I mean, I think Swift is a good target overall if you have the right value, just because he is banged up. But he's going to be banged up all season long. So I think you might have some fantasy managers out there who are questioning his health. So it's a good time to try and leap on him while you can. So I mean, I think Swift is someone realistic can go after. I think Joe Mixon's someone realistic can go after as well because the Bengals are kind of playing down. Aaron Jones, you have to pay a higher price for, but like all those guys are trending in a good direction at the moment. So, let's see here: Saints defense or Eagles defense?
I'm going to go Eagles here, especially with Winston's injury kind of progressing throughout the week. I'm going to definitely take the Eagles here.
Okay, so Scrib, it was drop Julio or Lazard for Schultz. I would drop Julio.
Yeah.
I think Lazard on the season is going to hold more value. Julio's going to have moments, but Lazard is, as long as he's healthy, the more consistent player. Tight end is Ertz. Yeah, hold on to Ertz too.
Oh yeah, definitely don't let go of him.
He's tight end 5 at the moment, I believe. I got Wilson for Penny. My bench is now Julio, Lazard, Hunt, Juju, Wilson Jr. I think that's fine.
Oh yeah, what a steal, man! Getting rid of Penny for Wilson. That's a nice come up.
I don't know if you say, but both give me your first touchdown score of the game. I'm running with whatever you guys say. So Steven says,
Oof.
I'm gonna go Najee.
Let me look at this. I think I got the odds pulled up here. First TD score, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Never mind. I don't have it pulled up. It's so hard to figure out these. Yeah, I'm still going Kareem Hunt here. I think you got better odds. Get some more money in your pockets.
Cooper, Henderson, or Brees in the flex.
Ew.
I'd probably go Hendo. Yeah.
Good matchup.
I'll go Hendo. Safest 4. What's up, Albert? Good to have you here. What's up, man? Scrib 18 league: Herbert, Cook, Chase, McLaurin, Waddle, Ertz, Jones, Jacobs, Ravens, D, and Money Mac. Good little squad. Jacobs probably the most replaceable player, but it's a good squad.
Defense, I would definitely take a peek at what else is out there, especially an 8-man.
Thinking everyone's sleeping on Kenny Walker III. He's a running back that nobody talks about. It's about to tear it up. I hope so, man.
Yeah.
Hope so. All right, here's your odds. Chubb plus 555, Hunt plus 7, Najee plus 7, Coop plus 9, Deontay plus 1,000.
I'm going with Hunt still.
Yeah, we both have 700 odds. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of Jay Taylor this season with the Colts potentially playing from behind in most games?
Screw you.
No, I'm not ever worried about Jonathan Taylor unless he gets hurt. So I think he'll be all right. It's a good point. It's a fair enough point. I mean, the Colts do suck, but yeah, I think he'll be all right, man. Like at the end of the day, like the Colts just have to like feed Jonathan Taylor. Like he is the best part of that offense, without a doubt. So
I think he might get like 30 opportunities this week, which is the only recipe to winning it. John, I know your answer is probably going to be DeAndre Swift here, but is there really anybody in a competition for number 1 this season with him? I don't think there is because of Swift's injury issues. Obviously, if you're separating that from this question, then maybe Swift, but I still think it's JT here for the rest of the season.
Well, Nick Chubb, apparently.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess. Is he going to keep this TD progress?
Saquon and Chubb are the 2 guys who come to mind,
Yeah.
I mean, everyone else is kind of a little bit further back overall. I mean, like the next guy who comes to mind is fucking James Robinson in terms of stats so far. So,
2022, baby.
But yeah, JT goes from 31 rushing attempts in week 1 to 9 in week 2. So like,
that's weird.
Yeah, but playing from behind, like it's a fair enough point. I hope it does not go that way. All right, I pulled off a trade of Metcalf, Higgins, and Claypool for Kupp.
Whew.
That's a steal.
Wow, you robbed him. Robbed him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would take that any day.
Fantastic.
Kenny Walker equals last year Najee, potentially. But Najee kind of started right out the gate,
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see here. Right now, my running backs are Henry, Chubb, Gibby, Patterson, Dameon Pierce. My wide receivers are Pittman, DK, Curtis Samuel, Renfro, and Ayuk. So I trade any of my running backs for upgrade at receiver, probably.
Gibson, I would say, is probably your best trade high if you can capitalize.
You might be able to package Gibby and Pierce and get a pretty good receiver. I would definitely hold Henry and Chubb, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea to upgrade at receiver here. All right, let's see. What are we thinking about Cooks, Deontay, Brady? Get him the F off my team, and possibly a smaller piece for Herbert and Connor. I'm not completely against it if you don't need the receiver depth. Which I think you were saying your receiver depth is pretty heavy. So I'm not against it. I think Herbert, if he's healthy, can be QB1 on the year, QB3 at worst. So, I mean, the way Josh Allen looks right now, the way Jalen Hurts is playing, I still have Herbert pretty high. I still believe in him. But
And Lamar Jackson, man.
yeah, Lamar Jackson as well. So, and Tua for that fucking matter.
Tua!
Yeah, I'm not against this trade, the Browns. I need one running back, one tight end, one flex. Deontay, Jeff Wilson, Miles Sanders, Cooks, or Zeke, Ertz, or Fearmouth. So one running back, I probably go Miles Sanders by hair over Wilson. I mean, Sanders is actually playing very, very consistent. One tight end, you could really go either way here. Maybe go Ertz because of the game script involved, but I don't mind Fearmouth here. Flex, I would probably personally go Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
Albert, up to 20 miles per hour winds in tonight's game. It's going to be windy.
That's a Tyreek Hill.
Going to be a windy one. Should I trade Kittle? I have Goddard as well. Or should I keep Kittle? I don't have a problem starting Goddard on the year, but I also really like the combination of those two. But with any tight end like combination like that, like you're going to have, it's going to be frustrating. You're going to have weeks where you end up benching Goddard and he scores and Kittle has a bum game. And then you're going to have weeks where Kittle absolutely balls out and you decided to start Goddard. So it might be better just to get value out of trading Kittle. Because in my personal opinion, I think Goddard's going to be really consistent on the year. I don't think his ceiling is crazy high, but the consistency will be there within that offense.
Yeah, and what's Kittle coming back from a groin injury? I think you trade him big name value here and get somebody to help your team out.
I kind of agree. Thoughts on ETN looking at J-Dubs, you could probably buy him super low right now.
Yeah.
So if you have faith in him, like I'm not against it. I don't love him right now, but I'm not against it necessarily.
I think I saw Spencer jump in there with the defense.
I'll have to get caught up. Mike Williams or DJ Moore rest of the season? I go Mike Williams. No question.
Big time.
What about Thielen or Dillon? I go AJ Dillon.
Yeah. I like Thielen this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, would you trade Aaron Jones and DJ Moore for Javonte? Kind of looking to sell Jones due to Dillon being more involved than I expected. You can, but you have to understand the better fantasy performer on the season so far has been Aaron Jones overall. So, what I would do here is you're selling too much, Ethan. I would try and get one more piece. You should be able to get a receiver on top of Javonte Williams in this trade.
Yeah.
Do you think MT, Devonta Smith, and Penny for Debo is fair for both parties? I mean, honestly, hasn't Michael Thomas played better than Debo on the year?
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Thomas is wide receiver 8, 22 points in week 1, 18.5 in week 2. And then Debo, on the other hand, is wide receiver 23, 11 points in week 1 and 13 in week 2. So my answer would be you shouldn't have to trade Devonta Smith here. You're trading for name value, so you should be able to trade MT and Penny if you really want to, but you might want to consider holding on to MT,
He's killing it.
He's killing it. Yeah. We're wrong on that one. Juju for Carter. Have Chase, Adams, Higgins, and Mike Williams. Yeah, I'm fine with that, Benjamin. Good with that. Your receivers are good enough. If you want to make a trade for extra running back, if it helps your roster, I'm good.
As you would say, John. What is he? What's Juju?
He is, what did I even say?
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant, yeah. Steven's trying to trade me Juju, by the way.
And Michael Carter.
Rest of the season, Henry or Mixon? I got Mixon.
Yeah.
I'm debating trading either of them in Cordero for a slightly better running back. I would trade DJ Moore over Mike Williams. You're going to get better value out of Mike Williams, though. Big game at Deontay tonight, possibly. He could find the end zone, sure.
Low over under. I don't know.
Targets are there, but yeah, it's not a great game script. 20 plus points by Najee. I'm trading him. Got some people to add for Jones. Already have Dylan, so I might just target Swift. Yeah, I like targeting Swift. Hey guys, what's up? Pick 3 to start. Mari Cooper, Samuel, Sanders, Gibby. Which 3 do you think I should start? I probably go Curtis Samuel, Miles Sanders, and Gibby.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't love this game script tonight for Coop.
I like Sanders this week, man. I think he's gonna be good.
Yeah, he's been good so far. All right. Gibson versus Dylan versus Drake. I think I'm going Drake.
I would punt him off your team.
Yeah, you don't even need to hold Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
If you're asking who you should drop out of these three, yes,
like punt him into the water.
Yeah, he's like just until Dobbins and or Gus Edwards is there. There's no reason to start a single Ravens running back unless it's Lamar Jackson. So
yeah.
Best defense rest of season.
You know, for me, the way I'm looking at this, I don't see a big competitor to the Bills outside of the Buccaneers, man. Both those defenses are so strong, but the Bucs have a great division to go up against every week. Either of these teams, I'm absolutely in love with.
Yeah, I agree. I just saw Jute at the bottom of the chat. It's Drake London, so.
Okay. In that case, kiss him, man. Don't let him go.
In that case, yes, you start Drake London. You're on the right track there. Our apologies.
I like how Drake was like, for some reason we were like, can you Drake?
Spence normally Dylan, but against Tampa Bay, I like Gibby more this week. Yeah. Okay, here's J-Dub's first or full thought. Thoughts on ET? Look at the game tape. He's been more efficient than J-Rob, but J-Rob has just been featured more. Holding instead of trading, just wanted your opinion. I think it's fine to hold ETN. Like I think there's reason to hold on to him as opposed to drop him necessarily, But I'm on the James Robinson hype train because I own him in a league. So I'm just kind of hoping that
he is a beast. He is a beast.
Stick with Robinson, but
that's been for years now, man.
Yeah, it's like the first year I never drafted him. I should have known better. Hold Damien Harris or drop for Stevenson or Burks. I'd rather have Harris than Stevenson right now. If you need receiver help, Burks is fine, but he hasn't shown a high ceiling yet.
Yeah.
Packers, Rams, Browns, Colts, Bengals, Eagles defense on waivers.
Eagles. Yeah, Eagles here. Eagles, Browns, Bengals, Colts, Packers.
I has the Ravens.
Packers, Colts, yeah.
And drop the Ravens. That's fine.
Yeah.
Should I trade DJ Moore and Devonta Smith for Keenan Allen? I'm not completely against that. Allen, when healthy, is the best fantasy receiver here. I mean, I believe in Devonta Smith on the season, but yeah, the best player involved here is Keenan Allen. It's not a bad play overall. You could try and get a second player here who maybe doesn't hold a ton of value, but they're going to have to drop a player anyways. So maybe you just ask what player do you care the least about? Who are you going to drop and just try and get them out of the trade as well?
Yeah.
Do I replace Julio for Schultz and Lazard for a defense? I would drop the Ravens defense and just stream a defense. I wouldn't drop Lazard. But you can drop Julio if you need to. That's fine. Still torn between starting Deontay for safe floor and Garrett Wilson for the high ceiling. What'd you guys do in half PPR?
I'm going Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. Half PPR, I'd probably go Wilson because you have a far less safe for floor. Sorry, that didn't make sense. But your floor is less safe because you're not getting points per reception. Where in full PPR, you maybe go Deontay.
It's a plastic floor. Although that's pretty safe, I feel like.
J-Rob only has averaged 3.7 a carry, not relatively blown away. That's fair. My package, Gibby Smith for a decent guy. What's a guy I should target? Depends on what position you're looking for, Jute. Running backs are Mixon, Najee, Dylan, Pierce. My receivers are Pittman, Godwin, Drake, London. What should I do to trade for a top-tier receiver? Maybe try to trade Godwin. You have to the strategic thing to do is find a team with multiple top tier receivers, if possible, and try to give a guy like Godwin, who's and argue for his value when he's healthy, and then trade. Like, you probably have to trade Najee here. Then you roll with Mixon and Dillon, Pittman, Drake London, and your new receiver. Like, that's your lineup. So you have to drop, or you have to trade 2 players here without a doubt. So
I just don't think I'd want to trade Najee or Mixon out of that.
yeah, I do think that. I think the team is good as it is. Like with Pittman and London, you're actually in a pretty good spot. But
yeah.
All right, Dusty with the super chat. Thank you so much, Dusty. $1.99. Don't know. Very kind to you, man. Very, very kind.
Dusty, such a stud. So good looking.
They say Dillon and Kelsey for Henry and Pitts. No.
No.
Does this involve Ben?
Yeah, I think this does. I think this does involve Ben here. I like Dillon and Kelsey here.
Yeah, I'd rather have the weekly 4 of Dillon, even if the ceiling's not as high, because it's not like Henry is offering a very good ceiling or floor at the moment, and then you just take a huge downgrade with Pitts. Like, there's very, very few trades where I say, yeah, you should trade Kelsey. So
every week he's gonna just be able to outperform the opposing tight end. I mean, and he is the number 1, 2, and 3 target on that Chiefs offense, I feel like.
Yeah. You keep Kelsey here, and you're not like, yeah, you keep Dillon and Kelsey. Sorry, Ben. Penny's on waivers since I dropped him. Only relevant options are Robert Woods, Knox, Stevenson, Dotson. Oh, get Dotson. Yeah.
He's a beast.
Dotson should not be on the waivers. Pick up Dotson. Well, I guess you're an 8-man, but still pick up Dotson. Were you an 8-man? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Get Dotson. I got Chubb, Hunt, Najee for first touchdown. Chubb's mine. Najee and Hunt are for you all. Let's go. Does Russ bounce back despite the less than desirable coaching by Hackett?
Dude, we are better Madden play callers than Hackett, dude. He is disgusting as a head coach.
Yeah, it's been bad. I hope Russ bounce. I do. I actually saw a stat today. It was comparing Peyton Manning's his stats from his first 2 games with the Broncos and Russell Wilson's, and guess whose are better?
Peyton's.
Russell's.
I thought you were gonna say it was like Peyton when he had like a broken back and spine.
Oh, no.
I was like, that might be a little bit up there.
Yeah, so that probably means absolutely nothing, but yeah, he has an opportunity to get better for sure. All right, Higbee or Pitts, PPR. I'm going Higbee right now until we see a consistent pattern emerge for Pitty Boy.
Yeah, I think the record right there is actually a pretty good comment too, just to know.
Yeah. Someone in my league has JJ and Diggs. He said he would trade me one for Kelsey, one of my bench receivers. Who should I target? Diggs.
Gosh, yeah.
No, it's no disrespect to JJ, but at the moment, the hot hand and the offense to ride is the Bills and Diggs.
Anything with Josh Allen.
Yeah. We're about to shake things up in the Catch family. Oh, God, I have to check that. This could make or break a trade. Who are your favorite buy low targets? Depends on what position we're looking at the moment.
Gotta say Dalvin Cook, Kyle Pitts, CeeDee Lamb. John, would you think he's a good target, or do you think it's somebody that you're really not that interested in?
No, I don't mind CeeDee at all. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then anybody a quarterback, it's kind of an interesting buy low position, I feel like, but maybe a guy like Wilson.
Wilson, Brady, Rodgers, Stafford.
I don't even know if I want some of those guys.
I know. Like, those are the guys that you can essentially get, like, that fantasy managers are going to be willing to trade away.
Burrow, maybe.
Burrow is probably the best. Yeah. If you can buy Burrow at the right price, you should. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. There is a trade in the Catch Fam League. Okay. Well, that's scary. Start Jacobs, Juju, Hunt, Lazard, dropping Julio for Schultz. I would start Lazard or Hunt. Probably Lazard if it's full PPR. If it's not, then Hunt.
Yeah.
What's up, G's Louise? Mike Evans owner, start Hollywood Brown or Godwin if he plays. I go Hollywood. I don't think Godwin's going to play. I don't think he's close. I go, yeah. You gotta go Hollywood here.
Yeah.
Trading away Cooper and Tony for Scary Derry and Burks. I'm not against that, Mike. Yeah.
If you can package Tony in a trade, I think you won. I think you won that deal.
The better side overall is McLaurin and Burks. Should I trade Eckler? He has a ton of value currently at best my RB1. I feel like he might not get the full workload anymore with Michelle and Josh Kelly. If you can get the right price, I don't have a problem with it. But I still believe in him on the season. Let's go, Austin, my guy. I'm starting Tony Pollard this week. Can you bless this play? I think Pollard's in a good position right now, Dusty. I mean, it looks like with the Dak Prescott list, Dallas Cowboys, Pollard has seen more action. So I think he's in a good spot.
And, especially with Schultz being banged up, too.
As long as he don't play me, I hope he has a good game, man. Dalvin Cook, a good buy low, but I don't really trust him. Yeah. I haven't seen any reason to believe he has a crazy high ceiling.
This is make it or break it this week against Detroit, man. Make it or break it.
Wentz or Tua this Sunday? I go Wentz.
Wentz.
Yeah, I'm not betting against the Bills defense. Javonte Williams and Brian Robinson for Adams. That's fine.
Yeah. What would you rather have out of that, John?
Well, it depends on the roster.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It does, yeah. We got you V2 7K. I got you. Sorry, that's when we missed Drake London. You should use London when referring to Drake. Fair enough. All good. Trade Amari Cooper and we already got this one. Yeah. Bunny up. What's up, bro? Hello. Time to worry on Henry. You can worry. That's fine. Should you panic? Not necessarily. Is it okay to trade them? Yes. I'm gonna punt that guy. Decided to trade Cooks and Deontay's for Swift and Stevenson. Pray for me, guys. I fleeced this guy last year. His wide receivers are dog water. That helps.
I like that.
Thoughts on the fact that rounds 1 through 2 receivers have been averaging 24.6 fantasy points the past 2 games compared to 16.5 fantasy points for rounds 1 through 2 running backs. Just a fan of just a fun stat I was looking at. Yeah, I saw this as well. 0 running back teams look pretty good this year.
It's the future, bro. I feel like it's it now, man.
Yeah, that's the more and more I look at it, the more and more teams I wish I either went single running back to start or 0 running back. Because like in our league, Steven, like since it's a keeper league and I own Javonte, and I was able to go Eckler, then 3 receivers, and I have Higgins, Mike Williams, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like that's what's carrying my team.
Yeah,
my beautiful 1-1 record, So, look at Jerry's team in the Catch Fan League.
Yeah,
it gets Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, Mike Williams, and Christian Kirk, and Dalton Schultz. Like that, it doesn't matter what running backs he's starting, because the receivers are balling,
I think I'm going to in the future be very receiver heavy in all of my probably first 4 or 5 rounds. But I do really like the single running back approach, especially if you have one of the first 5 picks. If you have like outside of the top 5 picks, I think you need to be receiver like your first 2 or 3 rounds, honestly. And if you looked at like the running back dead zone coming into the season with guys like Gibson, Edwards-Helaire, like Dylan, I mean, some of these guys are getting it done. And who knows how long they're getting it done, but they're getting it done right now. Miles Sanders too. I mean, I don't know.
There's a lot of names. Robinson, right? It's
yeah.
Like Carter, like go and go. Jenna, I'm your biggest fan. Is this Ben?
That's Ben's girlfriend. Hey, Fantastic cook. She makes an excellent dish any day of the week. Shout out Jenna.
Probably pretty easy compared to Steven. But.
Oh, dude, she's glorious with it. Glorious host.
Yeah, shout out. Let's go. Hawkinson breakout week, calling it. I hope so for all you Hawk owners out there. Currently, my team is Hurts, Eckler, Jones, Cup, Myers, Hendo, Kelsey in a 10-man league. What do y'all think? I'm hoping to get Diggs or JJ to replace Myers. That's a good overall team. If you can get Diggs or JJ to replace Myers, and yeah, you probably have to give up some pretty good value here, right?
Yeah.
So it depends on who you're giving up. Kareem Hunter, Devonta Smith in full PPR.
I like Hunt.
I'd probably go Hunt as well.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Hunt. Jones or Swift?
Swift.
God, I guess Swift. I'm riding the hot hand. I'm riding the hype train. Yeah, give me
His
Swift.
hands are so hot, they're sweaty.
Piece of shit. Nick Folk cost me my first 2 games, lost by 4, and both picked up suck up.
Good pickup. Dude, Nick Folk, biggest drop off at the kicker position this year?
Yeah.
Gotta be, right? What the hell happened to this dude?
You just look at like the team as a whole, like offensively, they're just not like they're not in either, like they're not scoring a lot of points, including field goals, and they're not even in a position where they're going to kick field goals. Like the offense just is bad. So Debo or Waddle, I'm probably going Waddle right now, man. Probably going Waddle.
He's so cool looking.
He is cool. Between my 3, who should I start running back in flex? Hendo, Pierce, or Hall? I would go Henderson and Hall.
I'd probably go Henderson and Pierce here. I think this is going to be the week Pierce breaks out. And Hall, I don't know. It might be a couple more weeks.
Spencer's yelling at me to I got to accept a trade.
JMH is calling me super awkward. Forget you, JMH. Forget you. She's just butthurt she didn't get the Chargers defense.
Wait, I don't see a trade. Wait.
What is this trade?
Okay, I got it. Spencer receives Henry, McLaurin, Kyle Pitts, and sends Kelsey, Kareem Hunt, Metcalf to Mr. Grapefruit. But
Whoa.
Spencer wants me to process it now. Before the game. Yes. So hopefully Mr. Grapefruit wanted that. Okay. It's processed. Tour Goff is quick fix for quarterback. What's up, Chandler?
Oh, Chandler, man. You guys want to see a stud? This is a stud right here. This guy right here, CC.
I would go Goff. I really would over Tua versus
the Bills.
The Bills, yeah, go Goff, man. I would.
You look at Goff's numbers this season; it's been really good. This is pretty similar to last year, especially in the beginning of the season to last season. Goff is great; he gets a lot of passing attempts. And this Vikings-Lions game, I expect it to be a high-scoring matchup.
I do too. I like the game script there. I would go Goff. What's up, Chase Brown? John Steven, hello. The guy accepted that trade this morning. I'm giving away Henry, Hopkins, and Hendo for CMC and Gibson. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
What's going on with CMC? I saw a little report from Field Yates, who I really hate Field Yates, by the way, with the passion.
He has a little ankle boo-boo.
Gosh damn it.
Yeah. Then it said he could play Sunday. So
he could play?
Yeah, what kind
if
of
he doesn't play, I am going. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna disintegrate.
Yeah, I think he'll play. We got Derek in the house. What's up, man?
Dude,
how are you?
What's up, baby?
What's up, Derek? Start Kareem Hunt over Jacobs. Pick up Browns defense for Ravens. I think those are fine moves. Yeah. I would start Hunt over Jacobs for sure.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the stream. Turn on your post noties. Appreciate the shout out, Aaron Reborn.
Thank you.
Yeah, very kind. Burrow and Brady needs to step his game up.
Yeah.
We're on the go. What's up, bro? What's up, boys? The baby, and you were good, John. We were doing good. David. No Rover scarf, just liking right now.
I'm sorry, man. I put on my Ohio State shirt. I have no affiliation at all, but that's going to have to do for tonight.
Robust running back till I die. Javonte also told me the game last week, but James Conner could also take the blame. Yeah, they had bad weeks. I think there's far too much fluctuation in only 2 weeks of football, where weeks 4 and 5 is where stuff figures out. I absolutely agree with that. The weirdest weeks fantasy, weeks 1 and week 2. So don't panic. It's a good point, Spence.
Unless it happens in week 3.
Yeah, it's week 3.
Then freak out. Freak the fuck out.
Freak out. Someone dropped Godwin and Judy in one of my leagues, so I'm going to drop Boyd for one of them, pick up the other, since I'll have an open spot with that Henry CMC trade. I got Evans and Sutton. 2, I will go after Judy first. But Godwin's going to be when Godwin can actually play football, he's going to be good. I just don't know when that's going to be. Would you rather have Najee or Javonte?
Javonte for me.
I don't really care, Joshua. I think they're pretty on par for me.
Yeah.
So maybe Javonte because the offense is theoretically better.
You gotta think at what point they're gonna figure this out.
Yeah. Steven is awkward. Yes. Start 2, Mike Williams, Sutton, CD. I go Williams and Sutton.
Yeah. What if Herbert's injured?
Then you probably go CD and Sutton.
Okay.
But CD plays Monday night, so you have you're fine there in terms of decision making. But yeah, even this game sucks. I'm hyped to watch some football.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Mon Ra is on steroids, and if I like to check him out, he's sus. I mean, they're all on steroids at the end of the day if they want to be. Although I did say the same to Cooper Kupp last year. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. What's up, Sir Barkley? Hi, boys. Thoughts on Panthers defense versus Saints or Browns defense tonight? I probably went the Browns, but go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, I would say go with the Browns if it's really just between these two. But if there's some other options outside of the Panthers, I'd wait on this. Or better yet, if there's other defenses that are better than the Browns out there, because if the Saints end up having to start Andy Dalton for whatever reason and Kamara's still banged up, the Panthers could be a sneaky play. But you're not going to know that probably too closer to Sunday.
Yeah. Thanks for the advice earlier. Should I do Aaron Jones and DJ Moore for Williams and Godwin? No.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I would keep Aaron Jones.
So much injury risk with is that okay, that's Javonte Williams. Yeah, I still wouldn't do it.
I have to start CD over Johnson, right? You don't have to. You don't have to. I think Johnson's fine.
But the over-unders are pretty lousy.
Yeah, I mean they're not crazy, but like in terms of their ceiling, or if you feel better about CD, then I would roll CD. You know, if you feel better about Deontay, I'd go with Deontay.
I'd probably lean Deontay.
That's fine. Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell?
Taco Bell in a big way, baby. I love hitting the toilet. It is a good time.
Oh, I disagreed with that. I would go Taco Bell. Like,
yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna move
Nacho Bel Grande, just cheese.
AJ Dillon or Curtis Samuel in my flex. The upside play is Samuel. I'd probably go. Samuel. Spencer is very angry. He wants us to say Chick-fil-A. A-Rob, Garrett Wilson, or Dillon. I'm probably rolling with Garrett Wilson this week. Josh.
Yeah. Gosh, that sucks.
What's up, John? Steven, how y'all been? What's up, Max? We're doing good. Living the dream. Yeah. Let's see. Are we doing a best ball resurrection on Friday? Probably. We can. Yeah. That's probably a good call. Apparently I suck at best ball, by the way. Do you think I should play Fearmouth or Kittle for week 3? Fearmouth, yeah.
Yeah.
I roll Fearmouth, man. He's the safe floor. Kyle Pitts, sad face. That's about it. Yeah. It's just the play calling, man. I mean, like they're not giving him the opportunities. It sucks.
Blame Arthur Smith. Egg his house.
Yeah. If the Bills actually have a tight game, what are the chances of Singletary breaking out or just the pass option staying king? Yeah.
0.
Chandler. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like it, you just can't count on Devin Singletary because the way this offense operates is through Josh Allen, through the pass game. And Singletary is 110% touchdown dependent. Like he's not going to – the game scripts aren't going to support him getting it done on the ground to the point where he can have a respectable fantasy stat line unless he scores. So if he scores, like you're fine. But even then, the ceiling is capped because the Bills throw the football and play defense.
It's so shitty too because in some cases you got a running back and it makes sense why they're not getting the rock. But this guy, when he touches the ball, like you can see the talent and he's always shown that talent. It's just like, why are you using Zach Moss? Why are you? I mean, James Cook. I mean, whatever, but he's good and all. But Singletary has been a proven starter in his career. It's a pain in the ass, but I don't know if I can value Singletary rest of the season.
I mean, he is the RB1 and should be, but it's like the
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Exactly. Yeah, the offense just like they're a pass first offense for a lot of different reasons, and obviously it's working. They're not going to stop that, you know. Charlie Dong, trade CH to Logan Thomas for Pitts and Mitchell. I would not personally.
Yeah, no.
I will keep CH at the moment. One of my puppy drafts with the Catch fam is my highest scoring. I saw you post that on Discord. It's a good looking squad. Got to do a head to head tomorrow. I have an early loop, so I'll be able to make it. Oh yeah, I've been promising Spencer that we do a head to head. So we will do that tomorrow, Spence. I got you.
Spence, how tall are you, by the way? You look good at your pick, man. How tall are you? just curious.
Najee injuries are hurting me more than it's hurting him. Yeah. James Cook has been looking good. Psych. Javonte Williams or Alvin Kamara. Blaine, if Kamara's healthy, go Kamara for sure. Oh my God, are we caught up to the chat? Oh my God, let's go. Would you start Gibby over Michael Carter this week so far? Have Carter and have Bateman and flex. RB should be my lineup. I will go Gibson, yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, though, John, about the Carter situation. Carter or Breece Hall in this matchup? Because you would think that they're going to be behind, which would favor Michael Carter, who's the better pass-catching back.
Who knows, man?
Yeah, that's tough. I'd go Gibson, though.
All right. Drew, need help immediately. Do I start Deontay, 20-mile-per-hour winds, Cooks, or Ayuk?
Cooks is fine, I think, against the Bears.
Yeah, Cooks is fine. Cooks is just as safe of a floor as Deontay. So I think Cooks is fine here.
Ayuk's out of the equation, I think.
Yeah, he's too risky. Yeah, I'll go Cooks. I'll go Cooks if you're worried about the wind. Yeah. Got Dylan on bench, but he plays Tampa. Yeah. Gibson's fine there. Gibson's fine there. Yeah. Spence is 6'2".
Nice basketball height. I always look at people as prospects. What can I say, John? You're welcome, Spencer. You're a good prospect.
Yeah. Just gonna not talk on that one. Stephen B. Who you going with for flex? Cooper, Wilson, Smith. I go Wilson.
Yeah, probably go Wilson. What are your thoughts on Cooper though after week 2? Like the big discrepancy between the first 2 weeks. What can we expect out of this guy?
He's fine. I mean, I'm not completely out on him. It's just like there are other options I probably like more.
Yeah,
but he's fine. You know, Rodgers downhill, or will he come back like last season? I think he can come back. I think there's time. I hope he comes back.
I don't think he cracks 10 now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Jacob's thrown in a parlay. Let's go. Spence says Cooks.
Yeah.
Davis less targets than usually this week. I'm going to bench him if you have. Oh, Gabe Davis. I just want to shout out Catch Fam number 2 or League number 2. We're on fire. Yeah, last I checked, you guys were just it's ridiculous scores overall. Sorry, I meant to pick 2 from Deontay, Cooks, and Ayuk. In that case, I go Ayuk, or excuse me, I go Deontay and Cooks. And Cooks. Yeah. Spence, I was a 3-and-D guy. I could dunk, but only on breakaways. Wasn't the best ball handler, but I was great off ball. So was I, man. Yeah.
That's pretty. So, John, you were the best in the paint defender in backstreet basketball history, man. He would just get real sweaty, come up on anybody, and just rough them up, man. This guy did not know the rules of basketball.
What's going on with Chase Edmonds? You're just seeing a split. You're seeing Mostar get involved in the game script last week. Interesting enough, did not support Edmonds. For some reason, supported Mostar, even though they were playing from behind and throwing. You're just seeing a split, Dusty. So you're seeing you're seeing Mustard get involved.
Let me ask you this, John. For Edmonds owners out there, would you, let's say Edmonds has a good game this game or a good game next week, would you look at him as a trade option here, or would you be trying to hold him because he is going to be kind of unpredictable, right? I think we were a little bit under the assumption coming into the season he might have a little bit more of a grasp on this backfield, but after this last week, I don't know.
I mean, the ceiling's going to be capped.
Yeah.
Like, it's a committee. He only has value in full PPR. I mean, I guess half PPR, there's some value, but his ceiling's capped all year officially as long as Mostart's healthy. Mostart can definitely get hurt, though.
He's definitely shown that.
Yeah. Kyle, what's up, baby? Hunt or Patterson? I probably go Hunt.
Yeah.
Probably go Hunt. We miss you too, bro. We miss you too. Yeah. Traded away Cup for St. Brown and Tyreek.
Oh.
I mean, that's not a bad trade. Like, Cup is Cup. Don't get me wrong. But
I'm thinking that
St. Brown and Tyreek is pretty good value,
Fantastic value.
Yeah. Have AJ Brown, JJ Waddle. Who? Waddle is a flex. Yes, yeah. Don't put in Connor or Javonte. Roll with Waddle. Yeah. Need a RB2, Dylan, J-Rob, or Hendo in full PPR. You could go Dylan or Hendo. Oh, wait. I go J-Rob. Go J-Rob.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go J-Rob. Who are you rooting for tonight, Steven? Asks Prey.
It's the Browns. I think actually, who I'm rooting for? Steelers, but who I think is going to win is the Browns.
The Browns. Hey, Prey. Start two, Mike Williams, Sutton, CD. I go Williams and Sutton. Yeah. I think we have repeats. Yeah, we have repeats. We already hit this. I know what happened.
I love the repeats.
Yeah, it makes us feel cool.
I never feel cool.
Okay. Trade away ETN plus Pollard for Breece Hall. Thoughts?
Oh. I don't know. I
kind of like the depth of ETN and Pollard,
Yeah. And I think you're kind of trading two guys with potential upside for the second half of the season for a guy with second half potential. So it's like you're kind of giving up two for one of the same value.
Yeah. Pitts or Fearmouth. If it's this week, you can roll with Fearmouth. Yeah. Thoughts on ETN rest of the season? I have to hold him right. I hope he gets better. Yeah, I would hold on to him to see what happens. Turned away my wide receiver 5 and 6, Samuel and Coop for Higbee and Miles Sanders. Thoughts? I have Ertz, but traded for my possible tight end 1 and got Sanders in my RB 3. I think that's fine. If you're fine at receiver, I don't have a problem with it, man. If it helps your roster. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start winding things down as kickoff is coming up here. So we're going to start speeding through things here and start to close out this stream. Let's see here. Choose one running back, half PPR, ETN, Patty, Zeke, Wilson, Penny. I'd probably go Patterson and Cheese.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Patterson. Yeah, Jeff Wilson's a really tough one. I might lean Wilson, but Patterson's got a great matchup, against Seattle. I think Seattle's going to win that game, too.
Now Clowney's ruled out. Should I start Cleveland's defense?
It's really a matter of do you have a better option? So if you can quickly get in some other options, I'll let you know. I don't think this rules them out.
What's up, Secret? Do I play Hendo or Curtis Samuel? I go Curtis Samuel, but both are fine.
Yeah.
Hunter, Aaron Jones. I go Aaron Jones.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy it is in the same combo now.
I like hearing Steven's opinions more than John's because Steven's are always dumb.
Dude, this comment chain here is pretty funny, man. Not gonna lie. Thank you, Frank.
Pitts or Goddard? I go Goddard. My team is not fair. Herbert, Najee, Monty, Penny, Robinson, Carter, Debo, Waddle, McLaurin, Waller. Let's go, Mickey. Here's a question: Do I start Deontay tonight? Do I swap with AJ Dillon? Only issues. I also have Jones starting. I would probably go with Deontay personally, John. I think you'll be fine with Deontay. Start 3 in PPR: Kirk, Bateman, Scary Terry, Hollywood, Connor, who's hurt. Kirk, Bateman. Flip a coin for either receiver. Yeah. I would go with all receivers there. Brandon, get Chargers or Browns? I'd probably go with the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers here, man. Make the switch, and you're gonna love getting them.
Yeah, or the Giants. Yeah, I still go with the Chargers. Hayden Hurst, Tyler Conklin, Evan Ingram at tight end. I think Hurst and Conklin are good streaming options. Ingram's not the worst either. Look at who do you think is going to have the best week offensively. It's a toss-up here. They all have a chance. Like, none of these guys are scoring right now, really. And Conklin has once. So, Diego, I have my starts and sits at tight ends out, so you can check that out. Maybe I'll help you make your final decision. Dusty says not cool. Pray, kick rocks.
Dusty always defended me, even when I was a little kid.
All right, boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and wind things out for the night. That'll do it. So y'all know what to do, man. Hit the like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button if you tuned in and you're new to the channel. Check out all the links down below. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. A good little stream before Thursday night kickoff. So a good stream overall. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of the fantasy questions. Everyone enjoy some Thursday night football. And I'll be on tomorrow night for another round of fantasy Q&A and some underdog action as well. Pick a flex, Harris, Pierce, Hendo, Etienne, Mooney. I would probably go Henderson personally.
I'm going Pierce.
Hey, John, just stopping by to ask you if you have any way of contacting Mr. Sarcastic, trying to trade him Chubb. He's not responding. I can hit him up on Discord. That's about all I can think of, but I'll try. Send a button. Yeah. Mr. Sarcastic, if you're out there, we're trying to contact you. Yeah. What's up, Cinnabon? I'm good to have you here for a second tonight. Praise the GOAT, not going to lie.
He is the GOAT and a Colts fan.
All right. Okay, he deleted that. I don't think he meant to send that. So thank you, JMH. All right. Hey, love you guys, man. Love this community. Love the Catch fam. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. And thank you guys for the fantasy questions. Thank you guys for talking fantasy football with us. Steven, you got anything to say before we sign off here?
No, it was a blast tonight, man. Had a lot of fun. Probably more fun tonight doing this than the actual game watching. So I'm excited to see Cade York again, kicker on the kicker video. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a little smash mouth. So let's get into it.
Let's do it. All right, you guys, go enjoy some Thursday night football. Hit us up on Discord, Instagram if you guys need anything in the meantime. And great stream tonight. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who was here. You guys know who you are. And smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Guys, go check out must start defenses, must start kickers, starts and sits at tight ends, receivers, and running backs are out. Starts and sits for quarterbacks will drop tomorrow. I figured it didn't really matter for tonight because no one's starting Mitchell Trubisky or
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett or anyone like that. So thank you, Dusty. You're awesome. Jonesy, we got you. Of course, man. So, all right, that'll do it. With that, got nothing else to say, but thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on The Catch. And peace.